was October, end of the working week. A roadside diner somewhere south of everything. You sat across the counter, stirring coffee slow, like you had nowhere to be and nothing left to prove. I'd been driving hard for 3 days, maybe more, running from a silence I couldn't name a cure. But something in the way you looked up, half a smile, made me think I might just stay a little while. The jukebox played some old Merle Haggard tune. Rain was tapping patterns on the window like a drum. I asked if the seat beside you was already taken, and you said, honey, I've been saving it for someone. We talked until the diner's neon blinked goodnight, and the waitress refilled both our cups without a word. You told me about the small town that you carried in your chest, and I told you about believing I could never seem to rest. By midnight you were laughing at the stories I have told, and somewhere past the laughing, something warm replaced the cold. You reached across the table just to pass the sugar down, and your fingers brushed my hand so soft I almost made a sound. Outside the rain had softened to a quiet sort of hush, like even God was listening and didn't want to rush. I've lived in cities, lived in rooms too big to fill, slept in beds that held no warmth, mornings flat and still. But the night I met you in that booth beneath the light, something ancient in me recognized you as my right. Not the kind of right that shouts or tries to prove, just the quiet kind that settles in and knows it doesn't move. The day we turned strangers into home, I didn't know that's what was happening yet, but somewhere between the coffee and the dark, I stopped feeling like the man who wanted to forget. You became the word I'd been searching for, the reason I had driven all those miles through rain and storm. The day we turned strangers into home was the first real day I've ever known. And now every October, when the cold moves in, I still smell that diner coffee, and I'm back again. I still see you stirring slow and looking up to smile, and I know that every road was worth that last long mile. The day we turned strangers into home, that was the day I finally came home. Middle of the night, and the house is breathing low. The ceiling fan just turning where the warm air doesn't go. I'm half into a dream when I feel your fingers reach. Not searching, not uncertain, just arriving like they always do. Your hand slides into mine beneath the folded quilt, and the whole dark world outside don't matter anymore. You're still asleep, I know it by the way you're breathing light. But even in your dreaming, you find me in the night. There's nothing I can name that runs as deep as this, the unconscious kind of wanting, the unmistaken kind of bliss. I remember when we first held hands, we were barely more than new, standing in your mother's garden, neither knowing what to do. You let your fingers fall beside my own without a word, the quietest invitation I had ever seen or heard. 30 years have come and gone like water over stone, and still your hand keeps finding mine, however far we've roamed. At the funeral when I couldn't speak, you held on twice as hard. At the hospital, 3 a.m., waiting on the news, we're scarred and shaking hands. You laced your fingers slow between my own, and I swear to God that's all I needed, not to feel alone. People talk about the big love, the fire and the rain, the passion in the falling, and the glory in the pain. But I have learned a different kind, the kind that needs no proof, the hand that finds yours quietly in the darkness of the room. Not because it has to, not because it owes, but because it simply can't stop, because that's how love goes. Your hand always finds mine in the middle of the night, when the world forgets to shine, in the silences between us, when there's nothing left to say. Your hand reaches out and holds me like it's done since our first day. This is how I know that I am loved beyond all time, not in grand gestures, not in fireworks bright, but in the way your hand always finds mine. And when they lay me down someday beside these fields I've known, I hope somehow you'll feel me, and you won't feel alone. I'll be the one the light behind your eyes. Your hand will find me even then, somewhere past the skies. 'Cause your hand always finds mine. Lord, your hand always finds mine. Sunday morning, coffee on the back porch step. You with your book, me with whatever's left. The pine trees down the hill, still holding last night's dew. Somewhere a red bird calling, something only he knew. We don't say much these mornings, haven't for a while, but there's something in the silence that would make a grown man smile. It's not the silence of people who've run out of things to say. It's more like two instruments that learn to rest and sway. I watch you turn a page, your lips just barely move, and I love you in that moment more than I could ever prove. You used to think my quietness was something wrong with me, back before you learned to read the language that I speak. I used to think your pauses meant you'd pull too far away, before I understood that some things don't need words to stay. Now we move around each other like the tide knows every shore, like we've mapped each other's silences and always want them more. You're quiet when you're thinking, feels like warm light in a room. My silence when I'm grateful holds more gratitude than words consume. And the space between our breathing, when we're sitting close like this, is the fullest kind of language I have ever found to live. There are couples who need noise to fill the in-between, the television on all night, the words that flood the seams. But we have found a country where the quiet is enough, where being in the same room is the whole substance of our love. And some nights when you're sleeping, I just sit and let it be, the sacred hush of loving you, the holy ground of free. If you've ever loved someone in silence, if you've ever known the kind of love that doesn't need to speak to say everything, hold on to it. Some things are rarer than we know. The quiet between our words is where I've lived my whole life long. It's not the music and it's not the verse, it's the resting space inside the song. You taught me how to hear what's never spoken, how to love what doesn't need to shout. The quiet between our words That's what this whole life has been about. So let the world keep talking, keep on filling up the air. We'll be sitting on the back porch, breathing in the air. The red bird in the pine tree, coffee going cold. The quiet between our words, the greatest love I've ever known. The greatest love I've ever known. Found an old photograph inside the kitchen drawer. You in your yellow sundress by the lake in '84. Your hair caught in the summer wind, one hand above your eyes. You were squinting at the camera and laughing at the sky. I stood there in the kitchen for I don't know how long, 'cause every memory feels like yesterday, not like it's gone. The lake house we rented that one odd August, you and I, neither one of us had much, but Lord, we had the time. Fishing off the dock at dawn, burning toast for dinner, dancing in the dark kitchen. Neither of us winners had any kind of dancing, but we didn't mind the grace. We just needed both our arms somewhere, and somewhere for our face. There was that Christmas Eve, we drove through the ice and snow, the heater barely working and the radio played low. You sang along to every song, even when you missed the words, and I pretended not to notice, honey, every note I heard. I was falling hard that winter, though I wouldn't say it yet. Some feelings need a season just to ripen and to set. By February I could not pretend I didn't know the way you made the cold feel warm and made the hollow go. I said I love you in the truck outside your mother's place, and you looked at me so long and soft I couldn't hold my face. The years have laid themselves on us like blankets, warm and kind. Some things that burned have cooled to coals, but coals are what I find when I reach back into those days and hold them to the light. Not ashes, love, not gone at all, still warm, still burning right. I am grateful not for you, but for the man it made of me, the man who found you early and held on faithfully. Every memory feels like yesterday, like the years are just a story someone else told about us. I can close my eyes and find you in that yellow dress today, laughing at the camera while the summer tried to rush us. But we were never in a hurry, you and I. We always moved like people who believed in something deeper. Every memory feels like yesterday. God, I'm glad I had the sense to be a keeper. So let the gray come easy and the mornings take their time. Let the years do what they're doing to this body and this mind. I've got every moment stored and lit like lanterns in the deep. Every memory, my darling, mine to love, mine to keep. Every memory feels like yesterday, still warm, still burning yesterday. It wasn't on a night designed for love to fall. No candles on the table, no one waiting for a call. We were just two people tired from ordinary days, sitting in your living room, caught in the amber of the haze. You turned to say goodnight, and the lamp was at your back, and something passed between us that I can't describe exact. I've heard men talk of lightning, talk of thunderclap and sign, but what I saw was something softer, something harder to define. It was a kind of knowing, not a feeling but a fact. Like a door inside me opened, and you were standing at the back. I saw rivers in your eyes that I had never noticed till that night. Little flecks of gold and amber in the ordinary light. You were tired and you were simple, and you were entirely real, and that was what undid me. Lord, the beauty of the real. No performance, no perfection, just your whole self there to see. And I thought I could spend forever just discovering what you'd be. The years between two people are a country wide and deep, with weather and with seasons and with promises to keep. But standing in that living room, I saw the whole terrain, the summer and the winter, the sun and after rain. And I was not afraid of it, I wanted every mile. I saw forever in your eyes, and I could only smile. I've been honest in these pages, and I'll say it plain and true. I was not a man who believed in forever before you. I had loved and I carried quiet disappointments through the slow and graying days. But you became the evidence I hadn't known I sought, that forever isn't promised. It's the thing two people build from what they've got. I saw forever in your eyes, not the kind they sell in movies, not the kind that lives in lies. I saw the kind that cost you everything, and still you think it's fair. The kind that makes the whole world small, except the love that's there. I saw forever in your eyes, and I walked toward it like a man who finally knew the way. I saw forever in your eyes, and I've been walking toward you every single day. And now forever is just Tuesday, just the dishes and the news, just your hand across the table and the wearing of your shoes, just the ordinary holy life of two people who stay true. Lord, I'd still choose every morning to see forever in you. I saw forever in your eyes. I see it still.
There are days this world gets heavy in a way that has no name, when everything I've built feels like it's barely worth the claim. I come home late and hollow, key still shaking in my hand, and you look up from whatever, and you somehow understand. You don't ask me for the story, don't demand that I explain. You just pour a glass of water and you pull me from the rain. I've sat at tables trying to be more than what I was, trying to fill the rooms of men who barely even pause to ask how anyone is doing, just performing all their parts. And then I come home to you, and all that pretense just departs. You remind me who I was before the world put on its weight, the boy who loved the summer fields, who didn't fear or hate, who believed that simple living held a richness no one sees. The back roads and the garden roads and time spent on his knees. You love that man so faithfully that slowly he returns. Each evening when I'm home with you, the world's ambition burns down to something smaller, something I can hold and trust. Two people honest with each other, that's the whole of it. The rest is just the noise we make to fill the in-between. And you cut right through it, like you've always cut through me. I have made
mistakes that cost me more than I can say here. Taking turns I shouldn't, letting things I shouldn't hear. But you stayed on the other side of every door I closed, patient as the changing seasons, present as the morning glows. Not because you had to, no, I know that wasn't it, but because you found a worth in me that I kept trying to fulfill. Your love still grounds me when the drift gets strong and the current pulls my feet. Your love still grounds me when I can't remember who it was I used to be. Like the roots beneath the pasture that nobody ever sees, that quiet, holding underground, unchanging kind of peace. Your love still grounds me, and I am more myself because of you. When they write the story of this life when I am gone, don't mention all the striving or the miles I carried on. Just say there was a woman who believed in something true, and the man she kept on grounding finally knew what loving knew. Your love still grounds me, still grounds me, Lord, it grounds me still.
We had $100 in a one-room place in town, a mattress on the floor, the walls are kinda busted brown, a hot plate in the corner, and a window that let in whatever weather came along, the cold and the warm wind. I worked the morning shift and you worked late into the night, and we passed each other sometimes in the pale apartment light. But weekends we had holy, and we spent them end to end, cooking what we could afford and watching the day bend into evening slow and golden through the one good window there. You with your feet in my lap and your hand inside my hair. We were pouring every measure that the world had thought to use, but honey, in each other, God, we had nothing left to lose. There was a summer evening when the power bill was due, and we couldn't pay it, couldn't figure what to do. So we sat out on the fire escape and watched the city lights and talked about the futures we'd been dreaming in the nights. You said you wanted land someday and a porch that faced the west. I said I just wanted mornings
where I could lay my head on your chest. And we laughed because neither one of us had anything at all. And we were laughing on a fire escape above the city's sprawl. But the thing about that laughter, I have never in my life felt richer in a moment than I did with you that night. The city was 1,000 lights below our rusted step, and all we had was hope. And we hadn't worried yet. Now the land has come, the porch is there, the west sun fills it whole, and the life we built together has grown deep into my soul. But some nights when the comfort gets too easy and too warm, I close my eyes and find us on that fire, escaping the storm. Young and without anything, and laughing through the lack. And I'd give up every comfort just to get 1 hour back. If you've ever been poor in money and rich in someone, if you've ever laughed on a fire escape above a city that didn't know your name, then you already know what this song is made of. Stay a while, this one's for you. When all we had was hope, we were richer than we ever knew how to say. We were young enough to live like there was always another way. The one room and the hot plate and the window letting in the wind, I would trade 100 easy years to live those hard ones again. When all we had was hope, Lord, we had everything. And the children ask us now, what was it like back then? We just smile at one another and we start to laugh again. Go find someone who makes the whole world worth being poor, is all we ever tell them. Ain't a lesson matters more when all we had was hope. Lord, we had everything. We had everything. I've heard my name 1,000 times, in classrooms and in calling and in ordinary lines, from strangers and from bosses and from faces in a crowd, from men who needed something, voices flat or sharp or loud. It's always just a word that marks me separate from the rest, a sound that tells me where I am, not anything I'd bless. But when you whisper it, Lord, when you whisper it low and close and slow, it sounds like a beginning,
like the first thing anyone will know. It sounds like morning asking if the day has room for grace, like a prayer that has no church except the curve of your face. There's a night I keep returning to, when the house was dark and deep. You woke from some half nightmare and you pulled me back from sleep. Just my name, that's all you said. Not scared, just soft and clear. And in a second I was present, 'cause you needed me right here. I lay there in the quiet after, holding you until the breathing evened out again, and the whole bedroom went still. And I thought, how strange and holy that a single sound like this can carry all the weight of what a life between two people is. 7 letters, 2 short syllables, and still somehow inside there's a whole world of belonging and a love I can't describe. My father called me by my name with duty in his voice. My mother called it tenderly, but always with some poise. The world uses it like a label, like a handle for a door, but you use it like it's something that you found worth loving for. And that has changed the word for me, changed the way I hear it fall. Now every time you say it, I feel grateful for it all. The way you whisper my name, it don't sound like anything I've heard before. The way you whisper my name makes me feel like I am worth the asking for. Like I am not just passing through, not just a man among the rest. Like I'm the only one who's ever going to stand here in your chest. The way you whisper my name, Lord, I hope you never stop. So keep on saying it in the dark, when you reach for me at night. Keep on saying it soft and low, and certain and right. 'Cause in this world that calls me everything and nothing all the same, the only version of myself I love is in the way you say my name. The way you whisper my name, just like that, just like that.